once I heard there was something stolen.
So the statue,
Once.
yes,
Oh.
not the tankas, but the Buddha statue.
Yeah, yes. But that one I remember. Now I will not remember in future. That was recorded some years ago. Now these days, sometimes I also feel, oh, what is my name? I have to go to the book and what is it? Oh, I see my name is they relate with the Dharma, especially the teachings which we memorized are very good. Once we memorize, we see in 70s. And now these are really imprinted. And once we repeat few times, then it remains very good. It's imprinted really deeply. And of course, when it practiced, then of course it's very good. It's part of the mind itself. Otherwise, to recollect is becoming a little bit difficult. Yeah. Memorizing is also becoming more difficult. Yeah. In the morning, if I memorize, in the evening, it's all gone. Then I have to memorize again. Some are very important to memorize, very important. So we talked about humbleness, okay? Humbleness or humble, to reduce your ego as a Mahayana practitioner who are aiming to achieve enlightenment for the sake of all sentient beings. If that person who is aiming to achieve enlightenment, if that person has a lot of ego, I think that person cannot be so useful, you see, so useful. And then that has a lot of negative impact to both sides. So therefore, humbleness or to be humble is very important, very important. This is what the teachers say. If there's ego, then it's like a rock, dry rock. Even if you put water, it will not go inside. It will shed outside. It will not go inside. It will just remain dry. So ego is like this, you see. Khompu is like rock. Ngaje is ego. Ngaje khompu yunde is the good quality. If you put water, good quality like water, the someone who has ego problem, they will not learn. Okay. I know. Okay. I heard this so many years ago. What is the use? I know much better than this. And they close, you see, they close. So therefore, humbleness is to reduce ego, means, and then that person is can collect so many good things everywhere. Okay, experiences, and the knowledges, and the text, and the teachings, and endless, like Geshe Temple. Geshe Temple was one of my teachers, where I received the teaching of three principal aspects of Buddha's path. And when I received his teaching, he was 81 years old. 81 years old. Very thin. And from outside, he looks very, very unhealthy, very thin. Okay, even like me, I can live easily, thin. But mind, so brilliant. He kept teaching, start at 9 o'clock, and then just said, don't bring anyone else. Don't bring anyone else. You just come at exactly 9 o'clock. It's just ready there, 9 o'clock. When I entered his room, and then he just did prostration, and then I said some prayer, and then he started teaching just non-stop till 12 o'clock. Non-stop, 12 o'clock, done. Whole this teaching finished. And he planned after that, now you go to this restaurant and take a little tupa, and then go to this monastery, there is a commentary by some great teacher like Abongawa and then Pandi Geshe and others. Go there and then read today, finish today. And it's very far. I have to go too far and then go. And these people are very nice. They serve me tea and everything and dinner. And I was reading till like 9 o'clock. And again I have to come back. No transportation. And completely dark. But I came back, okay, but just to fulfill his wish, and also of course I need to read. Planned everything. Come 9 o'clock, finish 12 o'clock, take lunch, go there, read this, finish today. And there's no way we can waste our time. Yeah. And every day he's reading about 10 scriptures. 10. He comes back at exactly 8 o'clock. He takes his breakfast, and then he comes back with the cushion outside and put there and table, and then he brings 10 scriptures and he read. Okay. Read and then put it back and then read, and put it back and read. Till like 12 o'clock. Exactly 12 o'clock he takes lunch. And then after that he goes to Buddha temple to do meditation. Every day it's like this, you see. If someone comes and talk or like this, if it's important, he say, oh, he will give answer. Otherwise, now you better to go. that means better not waste our time, you see. If someone says, oh, I have some problem, please speak. Finished. Finished, you see. He doesn't do it very seriously. Not like in a blissful way, just finished. Yeah. Just and then go. Okay, go. So many people queuing. Just go. He takes the scripture and had it. Okay, go. Like this. It's almost no time. So he wanted to read. He's well read, well studied, well realized, but still wanted to read. And his Holiness invited him for lunch. He said, oh no, I'm like garbage. My body, everything is not taking shower, and I'm all a filthy garbage, so I don't want to come. Please tell His Holiness that thank you so much for inviting, but I don't want to come. And His Holiness insists him to come. Then he goes. And he takes lunch quietly. As soon as he finishes, okay, excuse me, I'm going. So many people want you to have audience. So we also need to learn more and more and more, and that is possible if we don't have any ego problem. Okay? Even from the small children we can learn something, you see, some very important things. And if we are ego, why I learn from street children? They are garbage, you see. And then empty, all are empty. Yeah. And then rejoice, we taught. Rejoice mainly to reduce what? Jealousy, okay? Humbleness mainly to reduce ego. Elevated mind. The state of the mind is not on the reality, it's elevated from the reality, mistaken. Okay? If it has a 10% knowledge, ego will make you that as if you know everything, elevated. So to remove this, always try to be humble. Rich, humble towards sentient being. Rich or poor or young or educated, or it doesn't matter. Everyone has good quality. Okay, so that's the main aim from my side. And then rejoice, to reduce what? Jealousy, which we talked quite a lot. Okay, rejoice. If someone does something good, okay, something really good for himself or to others or for everybody, and you just show appreciation, rejoice, and you will earn equal merit as that person, whatever the person did, you see. If someone is I think I told you the story of Buddha's time. There was a very big rich merchant who invited Buddha and all his disciples for lunch. So much decoration, flower, like this. He spent a lot of money and invited. And then they had this lunch, big lunch. And at the end, an old lady came with a butler. And then she with the butler, she did a lot of traditional prayer. And then Buddha smiled. Okay. And then asked, unnecessarily you don't smile. So today you gave a very good smile. So what is the reason? And then he told the story that the expenses, okay, money-wise, this rich merchant spent a lot of money. But merit-wise, this old lady gained more than what he collected the merit. Rejoice, okay. And then Tsongkhapa also says, Pema chung labjian chok duji, gela jesu yilang chok du nga, means Pema chung labjian chok duji, gela jesu yilang chok du nga. Pema chung is very little effort to rejoice. Of course, if there's jealousy, it's quite a big challenge to remove jealousy and then rejoice. But if there's no jealousy, then rejoice is very easy. It doesn't need so much effort. That is why Beba Chung, Beba is effort. Chung is little effort. With little effort. Labjian Tsok Duji, Labjian is big. Big Tsok is merit, okay? So Duji means collect. Beba Chung, Labjian Tsok Duji, with a small effort of rejoice, collect a huge amount of merit. Beba Chung, Labjian Tsok Duji. Gela Jesu. Therefore, if others did some Geva, okay, merits. Geva is merit, good, wholesome activities, and then if you rejoice, Gela Jesu Yilang, Chokdunga means to accumulate merit, and this is one of the best technique. Gela Jesu Yilang Chokdunga. Tidakshine. Okay, I think this is enough. I put that is my spiritual Tsongkhapa himself said, my spiritual teachers practice in this way, and I really want to practice in the same way. This is repeated after every verses, okay? And now we are talking about tolerance. Tolerance. Now, tolerance has quite a lot of misunderstanding, okay? That I want to make sure that it should not be misunderstood. Tolerance, okay? Some people think that if someone does something wrong or anything, just tolerate. This is not correct. This is not the tolerance, perfection of tolerance. This is stupidity, okay? This is stupidity. Okay, the tolerance by seeing, okay, by seeing the goodness of the result, by seeing, and then try to tolerate any types of problem you have to encounter. You are just tolerate. If it is good purpose, even you have to encounter quite a lot of challenges. Still, you have to be patient. Okay, you should not lose your temper. You should not lose your hope. So that is the meaning of tolerance. If it is good purpose, if it is for every sentient being. Okay, and then if you have to encounter such a huge problem, you really have to be ready. This is so important, benefit for everybody. I'm ready to challenge, tolerate these difficult activities or difficult meditation or difficult offering or difficult prayer or difficult organization. You see? If it is a silly thing, then why you have to tolerate? Why you have to suffer? Because it has no good result. Tolerance. I don't know. now this is, I think, enough. There are 3 different types of tolerance. I think you know, isn't it? If you don't know, then I also don't know. I know that there's a 3. Usually, Chiminyama Soba is if someone is deliberately hurting you or harming you, okay, and then you have to tolerate. Tolerate. Okay, usually, Chiminyama Soba, it doesn't matter. Okay, Chiminyama means don't take this as a really outstanding sort of harming like this. Just take it, just as a normal, okay? Don't make your mind disturbed by this. Just stay. This doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Okay? Is what we taught. If there's any important thing, whatever challenge or difficult thing, I'm ready to overcome. I really want to tolerate, even it's a really big effort, but I am happy to do this. Tolerance, okay? Children Geshe Soba is now listening, teaching, like teaching. Teaching and sometimes, yes, for the teaching, we have to go, we have to come from very far place, you see. And some of the friends, they are coming all the way from United States or from Europe, and from Israel, and so they are coming. They are spending money, and they are coming. They have to stay in a hotel, they have to pay, and then and they have to leave their home, they have to leave their job, and all like this. So why? Because Chu is Dharma. By knowing the importance of the Dharma, and then they see that this is worth spending time and money and energy. You tolerate. Even if you have to spend money, you tolerate. You have to spend time, you tolerate. And you encounter some problem, you tolerate. Okay? So these 3 are the 3 different types of tolerance. Just anything arises. Three. One is Dungan Tangleng Soba. First one is Nujil Chiminyama Soba, means if someone is harming, intending harm or harming you, and you take this as a not harm, okay, just tolerate. Nujil Chiminyama Soba. Then Dungan Tangleng Soba is if you encounter quite a big sort of suffering for the same important things, then you try to tolerate, okay? By seeing the importance of the teaching, by knowing that this is so important, and then you sacrifice, okay, your happiness, money, your time. That is Chula Geshe. Chu is Dharma, Geshe is by seeing, okay, by understanding the importance. So these 3 are.
I have only 2.
Huh?
I have only 2.
השלישי זה אם... השלישי זה...
אחד זה נגד האחר, השני זה מול הסבל והכאב שלי, השלישי זה הסבלנות שלי מול הקשיים בלמידת הדרמה.
אלון, תתרגם
פעם? כן, עוד פעם.
הראשון זה אם מישהו פוגע בי, השני לא פוגעים, אנחנו סובלים במשהו, נגרם לנו סבל. סבל זה חשוב, השלישי זה כסף, מאמץ, זמן.
כושר למען לימוד, גם אם זה גורם לך כסף, מאמץ, כסף.
Maybe explanations are quite similar. I don't know. But I think it's okay, yeah. If you don't find three, then you can say my mother's tolerance, my father's tolerance, my own tolerance. Three. I think you got, isn't it?
Yes.
No, okay, tolerance. And why I say tolerance, okay, why? Because to do something good for every sentient being is not everyone's cup of tea. Okay? So you will encounter so many problems. A different type of mentality, different cultural background, different education background, different brought up, different imprints in the mind, in the previous past mind imprinted something else, and so many different types of things. And you're committing yourself that I am on the way. Okay, I'm on the way to do every possible good thing for every sentient being without differentiating. Without differentiating, okay? Now, and then of course, when you are sick, when you get sick, okay? And then you do Tonglen, okay? And during that time, you have to take your problem, okay? Your disease or sickness. You just try to take, as if this is the sufferings of sickness of every sentient being. Take it. And then also give Tonglen meditation, isn't it? Yeah. Of course, I'm not praising my mother, but when she was passing away, no, not passing away, when she broke her hip, when I was in Israel. Yeah, when I was in Israel, when I was in, I don't know, where? I think in Araba or somewhere. And she broke her hip. I got this message. And then I was so worried. And then I reached to Delhi early in the morning. I was very stupid. I went to do shopping for her. Wheelchair, and portable toilet, and some sticks. And so I did quite a lot of shopping for her. And then rent taxi, and I didn't stay in Delhi. I directly went to Dharamsala. And she was lying down, and she had a lot of pain. There was some mistake made by them. They did some massage, which was totally wrong, you see. And everything was shaken, and she had a lot of pain. Oh, she was so much. When she makes some movement, she has so much pain. Oh, she was, and she was praying, experienced this pain and saying, I really pray that this pain will never be experienced by any other sentient being, including enemy. And then she started crying. Yeah, very strong, okay. And then I came to know that she is doing Tonglen meditation. We did quite some prayers, we did together quite a lot. And then I did Tonglen meditation with her. It really brings the pain down. And then when we decided to do the operation, she was 95, hip replacement surgery. Doctor very young, very young. And then my friend, he Googled, okay, in the 40s, and they searched doctor, and they saw orthopedist. They say, he's very young, he has not much experience. Oh, how can you say that you wanted to do the surgery with this doctor, by this doctor? please, 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 don't do this, please don't do this. Take Momala to Delhi. If we have to rent a helicopter, we are ready to pay. Momala is not, Momala is very important. In short, they say, she's very important for us, they say. And then I did some divination. And taking her to Delhi is very difficult. And then I myself decided that I think that the doctor did a few surgeries with the old people, same doctor, and I decided to do surgery with him. And then I also wrote that I think he's very good. He did all this operation. He has a lot of experience. Trying to make them convinced. But of course, that is not the point. The point is, okay, when there's really big pain, which is really suffering, almost like she was impossible to tolerate, but still saying that this pain will never be experienced by any other sentient being, including enemy like Chinese. Now, so this gives us strength. This gives us strength, you see. And that I'm experiencing this pain for the sake of all sentient beings. By experiencing this, I visualize that everybody will be relieved from these types of pain. Okay? And it gives inner strength. Yeah. So therefore, so many different types of people we meet, and that we commit that I'm taking Bodhisattva's vow, Bodhisattva precept, and I'm practicing bodhicitta, and I'm cultivating 7 cause effect or equalizing, exchanging method. Through this, I'm practicing to cultivate my mind into bodhicitta. And so we have to know what we are going to do. Even after achieving enlightenment, what we are going to do. So we have to know that we have to build so much potential, so much skill, so much wisdom, so much compassion, so much bodhicitta. We have to build, because the sentient beings are millions. Yeah. And then I count these three very important factors, which is of course talked in Shantidev's text, but not in a very consolidated way, which I feel, okay, wherever I go, these 3 are very, very important. The people who are doing something for others, these 3 are very important. Very, very important, you see, for your own inner growth as well as to benefit others. These 3 are very important, okay? So now you want to make your day, okay, a day. If you want to make a day really meaningful, it's really meaningful. So how you are going to do this? Okay, this is 3 practices, of course you have to do. And other than this, what you are going to do? Because now, this is really high time that we have not much time left, especially for me, not much time left before I go to next life. Not much, you see. I'm thinking maybe I will survive maybe 73. I'm 71, maybe more, little more. Yeah, so time is running out, you see. And every one of us, of course, most of you are very young, very, very young. Sometimes I myself consider myself as very young, only 71. But in Tibetan society, 71 is quite old, you see, quite old. And so therefore, we need a skill how to use our life in the best way. Whether you are traveling, Whether you are talking or whether you are performing.